McKee is the younger by almost 10 years, and although Brazier is 6 feet tall, he is still 2 inches shorter than the current champion. Both men have very similar winning records, including a potent mix of stoppages and submissions, and only 1 defeat each. It's a high-stakes clash of world champions. And now, all that remains is for our MC, Buddy Johnson, to get this World Cup BAMMA title ball rolling here in the cage at the York Hall.
Live on ITV4, the time is now for your main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds for the lightweight world title. Introducing first the challenger in the blue corner, 6 feet tall and weighing officially at 154.4 pounds, holding a professional record of 9 victories to a single defeat. Introducing your current welterweight champion of the world, Terry The Dominator Brazier. And introducing the champion in the right corner, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighing officially at 154.4 pounds. He has 7 career victories against a single defeat and a single draw. Hailing from Ballymena, Northern Ireland, he is your defending lightweight champion of the world, Rhys Skeletor McKee. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Mark Goddard.
Guys, you understand the rules. You fight under this to make yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch, do it now. Let's do it.
So Chris, as we alluded to, an absolute super fight, champion versus champion. But we were talking about this beforehand. So many variables in this bout to see who could win.
There's a lot of ways this one could go. Both guys were super confident of their skills, respectful of their opponents. I expect Rhys McKee is going to want to stay on the feet. Terry will look to press that takedown in the clinch.
And the other thing here is Terry made a point of saying, I feel strong and it's my natural weight lightweight, but immediately, as you said, doesn't want to stand with the taller McKee, looks to get that grinding style going with the takedown immediately.
This is where Terry promised he'd be too much for McKee. I'll get him in close, I'll make him feel my pressure, make him feel my strength. He actually went so far as to say, I feel better at 155 than I did at 170, so whether he can keep it up for 3 hard rounds, both guys got to be ready for that possibility tonight.
And that's the thing that's intriguing here, Chris. Is he telling the truth, or is it talk? You know, when you cut weight to come down a division where you were so dominant, I mean, look at the way he beat Alex Lahore, and you think, wow. And then he goes, I'm going to cut now and take on the lightweight champion.
Oh, McKee's looking for that choke. He's looking for the ninja choke. Wow. Terry might be caught in this. Tough to see whether or not it's deep. McKee's got really crafty jiu-jitsu, and he's got the confidence as well in that jiu-jitsu for MMA. This is good for Terry right now, though. He wants to get that position where he can make his weight work for him and his size. And, of course, force McKee to expend energy.
This is tough, Chris, for McKee, as you said. He's proving again here that strength, that style we see, putting McKee under pressure. As you said, the long limbs of McKee can help, but he's looking for that choke again, Brazier. And this is what he did to Alex Lahore, slowly ground him down, kept that pressure going, and he's doing a good job here in the opening round.
A non-choke. They call this the wrestler's delight, because you can set it up from top control. He might have that arm triangle set up on top. Let's see what he can do with it. Can't quite tell from our angle on the monitor. McKee's going to fight it, but Terry's got the left arm in the right position to hit this. This would be huge. If he could tap Rhys McKee this quickly like this, that would be massive.
Well, he set out his stall early. He's obviously confident in his strength to come down so quickly. Or let's look at the reverse of the coin. Maybe he's thinking he needs a finish because he's not really as comfortable as he says at lightweight.
McKee's going for that leg lock. Terry's trying to backstab. McKee's got a couple of options here. Hammer fist from Terry Brazier. This is the fight we wanted to see, Malcolm. Both guys are so good everywhere. That's the thing.
And neither of them panics, Chris. They stay cool and calm. And look at the report from Brazier here. The hammer fist down.
We've seen this when he played leg locks with Stolza. Oh no, McKee's gonna go for it. He might go knee bar. Terry's gonna try to clear the knee line. He's gotta make sure he retracts it and plays defense first. Nice uppercut from McKee. That's that attacking jiu-jitsu of McKee, and it works well in MMA. Yeah, he took some shots, but he had Terry in a couple of scares.
And Brazier does what he does best again, goes straight back down, looks for the neck there of McKee, looks to keep the pressure on Chris. The moment McKee postured up, Brazier was back on him again.
Attacked the neck, then went to the back. McKee stands up, he's gonna go for that short choke again. That'd be the same way he tapped out Walter Gahadza. Couldn't get it though, McKee's clearly very wary. What a fight.
Well, Chris, we spoke to McKee beforehand, and one of the things we both noticed, he was so calm, and he said, yeah, I'm a champion, I've got to take on the challenges. I don't care that it's Terry Brazier, this is what I do.
And he took him down. Reaps the leg, outside trip, full mount for Rhys McKee.
Oh, what a turnaround here, and as we said, Sir Copeland now looking to posture up, Chris, and it's Rhys McKee's turn to get the neck, to get the back. He's got to stick those hooks in, Chris.
He's got to be patient. He's got good time on the clock in which to work. And he'll swap to the body triangle, very smart. He didn't have clean hooks, then he went for the body triangle. He's got to play for position though. Terry will not be easily tapped. That guy's about as tough as they come.
And we're coming inside the first minute. And Chris, do you know what? Has this first round flown by for you as well?
Beautiful stuff.
Oh, the main event here at BAMMA London, the York Hall, home of historic bouts. And what a bout we're getting now.
Get onto the chin!
We're calling for that choke. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He might have the choke, Malcolm. He's got that arm underneath the chin. Rhys McKee looking to close his show. This would be massive. 30 seconds to go. He might put Terry out.
They think it's all over.
It might be close. This is really, really bad. If McKee can re-grip and get that choke. Oh, no. Terry's out. Terry's out.
Listen to this crowd, Chris. They're seeing something special here from these two men. We said it was a superbag, champion versus champion, and so it's proving now. What a reversal. He was as good as gone there, Chris.
Yeah, he was going red. There's no doubt he was feeling it. Then he goes to the ground and pound, 10-second clapper. McKee turtles up, punches from Brazier. Wow, what a fight.
What an opening round for our main event here at BAMMA London. Chris, that had everything. And we talked about the quality of the two champions, the super fight. Both men had their chances there, but the biggest chance probably to McKee with that rear naked. But Terry set out his stall early, didn't he?
He dropped for that ninja choke there. That's a really tricky technique. McKee stepped in, went to play leg locks. Actually was maybe in a position to hit a calf slicer there, but Terry's just so tough. He doesn't care. I mean, he even suffered some damage previously in a couple fights playing leg locks, but the thing is, you have to really, really go after that guy. You have to choke him to stop him. And McKee was clearly happy to play for some good positions here, but Brazier more often than not able to get the ascendancy on top, back and forth. Both guys catching some good submission options, chucking punches at each other. This is a crazy one.
Now, the big story as it might unfold here, Chris, is just how comfortable Terry Brazier is at lightweight now. We mentioned it, but that was a grueling opening round. He's known for his cardio at a higher weight. He's cut. He says, I don't feel drained. No, this is my natural weight. He's only going to do one of two things, isn't he? He's going to prove it with a performance like that, or maybe start to fade.
Mark Goddard in charge. Main event here at BAMMA London. Chris Hoekstra alongside Malcolm Mark. Great to have you with us. Terry Brazier in the blue. Red corner there for Rhys McKee, defending champ. Terry looking for number 2. The welterweight champ down to 155.
And they start upright again. McKee light on his toes. Oh, a big punch in reply from Brazier before he goes for that takedown, Chris.
He ran out of space here, though. Terry loves this. He'll try and take him down off the cage, and there you go. Pull your hips away, remove the base, and then just smother you. And he does this little thing where he just kind of walks forward, stands and passes, punches, and then reaches for that front headlock. Really, really tricky pressure from Terry Brazier. This is the game plan. This is what they've trained for. They believe they'd have the ascendancy in the clinch, and then they can work to places like this. Full mount.
Dangerous times for Rhys McKee, as once again the Dominator does what he does best, grinds away, gets you down, works with you, just like he did Alex Lahore at welterweight. Now looking to add that lightweight strap, side control now, Chris.
He wants to slow the pace down here. McKee's really gifted at escaping. Look at that, walking off the fence. Terry wants to make him slow down and drain the energy. He has to be ready for 3 hard rounds. That was the game plan against Alex Lahore. That's clearly the game plan here.
And smothering Rhys Skeletor McKee at the moment from that side control. Could he be looking for the crucifix here, Chris?
He's got it, he's got it. The head pressure is also really important because he pins that arm. Now he goes far side arm attack. He's looking to hit that Americana. This could be tight. Oh, look at McKee go, though. Beautiful. Out the back door. Just got to turn his thumb to negate that pressure. Terry will use that figure four to try to attack the back. Wow. This is technical. And then straight to mount. Back and mount. He went back attack, then went to mount once McKee realized he was in danger.
Oh, ground and pound now is welcome, Brazier. McKee using every trick in his toolbox to stay out of trouble here, but Brazier relentless here in round two. And he's got the time as well, Chris. As we saw him with Lahore, he just piles the pressure on and keeps it coming, the former soldier.
He's gonna go for that choke again, but then McKee flops. Terry thought about going head and on, but he's just gotta keep busy here. He's just gotta keep punching, open up positions. That's what's gonna be the ingredient, I think, to get the submission he's looking for, because McKee is just so tough. I mean, he's taking some big, big shots there, but he's still coming. He's still going for it.
Yes, incredible resilience from Rhys Skeletor McKee. But he's against a man at the moment that seems like a machine coming forward, Chris. Non-stop in the way across the full half of this second round and virtually all of the first round. That cardio we talked that might be lacking doesn't seem to be that way at the moment.
Oh, he's gonna go the short choke again. He loves this. Couldn't get it, big knee. McKee's a little hurt here, Malk. He's tired, he's hurt. He's definitely feeling the pace of this.
Well, it's the pace that the Dominator has set. It's been incredible. If there was worries about what the cut might do to his cardio, he's answering those questions now in a big way. And Rhys McKee, his resilience, Chris, and his determination to hang on to this title. But you feel that Terry Brazier wants to make history. We've had very few two-weight champions. Tom Duquesnoy comes to mind, but Brazier desperate to join that elite level group of athletes.
That's the defining thing in combat sports, to become multiple weight divisional champ. Again, Terry gets the takedown. This is the thing, the more that this pace begins to wear on McKee, the easier it will be for Terry to get the positions he wants, which is why I wanted to keep busy with the punches, which is why that clinch pressure was of paramount importance, because it's not being able to match techniques or get the things you want to do in MMA. It's about over time and through the rounds, as you win them, to be able to get into a position to set them up.
Well, regrouping here, Terry Brazier, as we come inside to almost the last 30 seconds of the second round. Two rounds, by the way, that have flown by, and Brazier has worked that whole time here, Chris.
He's breathing heavy now, though. McKee's trapped those legs. Notice how he's actually stepped around them and put them together. That will open up a pass or help him slide into mount if he wants. Terry knows that. Look at that. Tucks him back. Technical stand-up against the fence. McKee is going to go for it here. He knows Brazier's tired. Big punches from McKee. He's got to be smart. Got to set it up. What if he could take Terry down? And
inside
he does.
that last 10 seconds, Chris, and that's pivotal timing there from McKee. And it shows his resilience and determination, because that little right uppercut hurt Brazier as well. What a finish to the second round from the champion, showing that he's still there.
So 10 minutes in the books between these two, and it was more of the same from Terry Brazier. This is the blueprint we saw in his last two contests. A very efficient use of the takedown, the pass, the pressure, good submission attacks. McKee proved difficult to tap and got out of some really nasty slots and spots, particularly here, that mounted crucifix. McKee took some big shots, but was able to negate the worst of it, defend and get back up to the feet. You gotta wonder whether or not the next gen team is gonna tell him that you've gotta stay off your back at all costs. Throw the hands, avoid the kicks, keep your back to space. For me, that's what I'd be saying.
Incredible superbat here. No.
Dan Hardy there in the corner. Dean Amasinger for Terry Brazier. Next gen crew, Rodney Wallace. And of course, Norman Park in the corner for Rhys McKee. Just amazing teams, and both guys talked about that now. The journey to this fight, they said, was because of their teams. I love that.
And Rhys McKee also said, we're here at the York Hallmark. He said, the fighters that have fought here before, the history, the tradition. He was so pleased to be fighting here tonight. And he's right, what an historic venue for this absolutely incredible super fight we're watching now.
This is gonna come down to energy and decision making. McKee's got to use that hand, that lead tool, particularly that jab. Jab to the left, dig to the body, and avoid this. This is what he wants to stay away from because the cage is his enemy in this position.
Yes, and Terry, as we said, relentless in his pursuit here. The cardio working so far. But Rhys, I think, took heart from the end of that second round and the way that he managed to tag Terry, and maybe Rhys thought, you know what, now's my time, Terry. He's had two really big rounds. Let's really test that gas tank here in the third.
Full mount for McKee, sliding higher here. Brazier forced to try to stand back up. Oh, big shots here from both guys. Terry's tired.
He is tired, Chris, you're right. This is pivotal now. We've still got just under 4 minutes here at the York Hall.
McKee also clearly breathing very heavily, but that lead tool's key. He's got to make sure he sets everything up off the jab and doesn't overstep. I mean, he has outstanding footwork, but after the pace and the positions he's been in for 10 minutes, this can be the penalty.
That kick might have been a mistake. As you said, he was tired as well, and it gave Terry Brazier the opportunity. And you know what he's going to do from here. Two of those clubbing right hands, Chris.
Love it. You threaten the leg lock and then punched. That's the thing in the game. You can obviously threaten the leg lock and then use it to set up the pass. You got to sell different options and then go for something different. When everything else is high level, and both guys have been there and obviously had experience, both guys have got so many fights. I mean, this is Rhys McKee's 9th fight in BAMMA. Unbelievable.
But Chris, we're inside the last 3 minutes, and the Dominator is here again in the position. It was from a kick attempt from Rhys that he will probably regret when he watches this back, because he was just beginning to take control of this third and final round, and he's under pressure again because of that kick.
Terry again going to work on that far side arm. McKee trying to relieve the pressure. That's a shoulder lock he's working on here. He's got that Americana, he's got the correct grip, but McKee will do the correct thing and fight this. Good pressure from Terry. You just got to stay with the position. Obviously fight for the submission, but more importantly, play for position here, because that's been McKee's worst enemy. He's been caught in these positions and becoming exhausted.
Well, we're coming inside the last 2 minutes, and if it stays like that, it really seems that Brazier could do it, become this two-weight champion, because he has been the one to force the pace. Rhys McKee's had his moments, but most of the back has been spent like this, with him defending from the relentless onslaught of Brazier.
Good short punches here. He thought about going straight armbar. That was quite ironic. Him holding on to the wrist of Rhys McKee and actually then coming back with his elbow. It's the most complete version of Terry Brazier that we've seen on the ground yet, and that's saying something. Rhys is hanging with him. I mean, he's obviously able to play these positions, but he's losing these positions, and that's been the biggest difference in this fight.
This right hand now like a piston from the Dominator Terry Brazier from this side control. Rhys, what a warrior, what resilience, what endurance. And he's looking over and he just smiled at us in the commentary position. Can you believe that?
That just shows you the type of mindset this kid has. Just over 60 seconds to go at the York Hall here. What a war in the main event at BAMMA London.
Oh yes, Chris, phenomenal finish. Living up to the hype this bout in every sense of the word. Two incredible BAMMA champions in this cage, and listen to this here at the York Hall. They're seeing something special here, and they're going crazy for it, Chris.
McKee was looking for that leg attack. Terry knew it, adjusted the weight, stays busy. That's what he's got to do. He's just got to keep busy here. "30 seconds to go in London. Terry steps in. Terry steps in. He's looking for that crucifix control. If he can reach that leg back and then obviously trap the left arm of McKee.
Inside the last 10 seconds, Chris. And if there was any doubt about Terry Brazier's cardio cutting to lightweight, he has answered that tonight. Whoever wins this, I think it might be him being a double champion. What a finish, Chris. What a super fight. Brazier's attitude says it all there. Cardio cutting to lightweight. Wow.
What a fight. What an amazing fight. Both guys had a lot to lose coming into this, right? Terry, the reputation of a champ, coming down. Could he make the weight? Could he perform? Rhys taking on a guy who obviously was coming down, who obviously had some skills that he knew could potentially frustrate him. Both guys went for it, gave it their all. Malcolm, that's everything you want in the main event in MMA.
And look at this, the catching the leg. This was the vital point in the third round, Chris, when Terry got that second win and continued to pummel Rhys right to the end. This could be vital for him.
Here, just that beautiful pressure control, staying busy, playing for position, making sure he made McKee really feel every aspect of what he was trying to do. There was a big right hand. Reaching back for the leg and then going in there for the punches. Terry just showing the most improved and complete version of him as a grappler that we've ever seen in MMA. McKee was in it. I mean, he was clearly going for it to the very end, but tonight, in my opinion, Terry Brazier with a clean sweep in London. Here's Buddy Johnson for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, 3 rounds, and we go to a judge's decision. This scored about 29-27, 30-25, 30-25. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision and your new lightweight champion of the world, Terry The Dominator Brazier.
I'm with Terry Brazier, the new champion. And Terry, I've just got one question for you. How does it feel to be a 2-weight champion here at BAMMA?
Fan-fucking-tastic. Now listen, that was the best fighter I've gone up against by far. I thought he was going to be a little weaker than he was. I thought it was going to be a little easier than it was. But props to McKee. He's a cracking fighter, and you know, once I've wrapped it up from BAMMA, I'm sure he'll get the title back.
2-weight champion Terry The